how it's moving on its own. So as you can see, it's moving on its own. In today's video, we're talking about the Edelkrone and how we're going to start from start to finish on setting it up. So we got the Edelkrone Pan Pro, you know, which is probably one of the easiest parts to set up. I ain't gonna lie. All you have to do is just get the Edelkrone Pan Pro, hook it up to the tripod head. And this is, this part right here is a 3/8 thread. So you got to make sure you get the proper tripod instead of the tripod that hooks up to the bottom of your camera, which I think is a 1/4 thread, if I'm correct. So I'm just, you know, you can get just about anything to screw this in. You know, I'm using fingernail clippers because they were right here. It's convenient. I'm not about to get up and look for a screwdriver. So I have that in there. Good. Let's go ahead and slide that in. Let's see how we're gonna. And you just slide that in. And this is what the Pan Pro does. It's just basically, well, it doesn't move around like this. I just like to have Edelkrone facing me when I look at my products and how I set it up. So let's go ahead and tighten that up so I can't move that at all. That is very sturdy. I like that. And you got to make sure you have a very sturdy tripod. So I have the Edelkrone Pan Pro set up on my tripod, and that's the very first step. Very basic. Let's go ahead to step number 2. Step 2 is going to be hooking up the JibONE to the Pan Pro. So let's go ahead and grab the JibONE, which is this nice long piece right here. I know you're seeing this like, that's it? Yes, this is it. So right now you see under here, right where I'm pointing at, it has another 3/8 thread, which we're going to connect to this 3/8 thread right here. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure I look at it, because if you try to eyeball it, you will be probably screwing this thing forever, and you won't even, and you'll just be going like, why is it not screwing down? Because you didn't even have it on the screw. So right now I feel it getting a little bit tighter, which is a good sign. So I'm just screwing it on clockwise, and I'm just feeling it get a little bit tighter. So as I can feel it tightening up, it's tightening up. Let's just give it one more. That's nice. So right now I have the Pan Pro and I have the JibONE. Right now it's not really nothing. It's still extravagant, don't get me wrong, but it's just, this is basically it for right now. And what I want to do next is let's go ahead and add the HeadPLUS. That's going to be step 3. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the HeadPLUS, but for right now, it's looking good. I mean, it's just the tripod, Pan Pro, JibONE is looking good to me. So we're going to go ahead to step 3. Next step, step 3, we're going to be hooking up the HeadPLUS V2 on top of the JibONE. But that's how I did it in my recent videos. I already had the HeadPLUS already configured to the weight of this camera. So instead of hooking up the HeadPLUS V2 straight to the JibONE, what I need to do is hook up the camera and balance it on my HeadPLUS V2 first before attaching it onto the JibONE. So that is one step that is very crucial when it comes to balancing your JibONE along with the HeadPLUS. Before, I had videos where the camera was a different lens. So I had it already adjusted, the weight, everything. I did all that before. You guys didn't see me do that. Now this step, I have to do that. So this is going to be step 3, where I'm taking the camera. I'm going to attach it to the HeadPLUS V2, and I'm going to make sure it's balanced correctly. So this is step 3, and right now I'll tell you, it's not that heavy, but I have a Canon D, not a Canon D. I have a Canon 5D Mark IV, and I have a 24 through 70 millimeter lens. So it's probably weighing about a good 6 pounds. So it's not too heavy. So that's a good thing. But what I need to do first, I need to go ahead and let's just move this out the way, because I need you guys to be able to see what I'm doing over here in order to know exactly what I'm doing to, let's get everything out the way. I need you guys to be able to see what I'm doing, to see how I'm going to balance this camera. And I'm going to take the lens cap off, because you know that little fraction of a little weight of a lens cap might determine if you need to I'm just messing around. But other than that, that's going to be step 4. So we're going to go on step 4. I'm going to get this a little bit closer for you guys to see exactly what I'm doing, and we're going to take it from there. So you guys stay tuned. We're on the next step, step 4, I think. Yeah, I think we're on step 4. So right here, we have the HeadPLUS V2. So this is the HeadPLUS. If you attach it on something, it can go left, it can go right. And you have another bracket that you're going to add on to this part right here. So right now I also have, I know you see probably like a lot of cords coming out of this thing. I have the Vision module as well. Oh, I thought I almost seen the scratch. But I have the Vision module as well. So that's connected to the HeadPLUS V2. So right now, I'm going to set this down because I don't need this to balance out the camera on top of the HeadPLUS. The way you balance the camera on top of the HeadPLUS comes with this as well. This is a bracket that, as you can see, I have this little part where my finger is going inside of. I have this little part that goes right here onto the HeadPLUS. But you don't want to just throw it on there without having it balanced. You want to have the camera, whatever lens you have on, whatever accessories you have on your camera, you want to balance all that while you're doing the balancing act with this. So right now you have this, and then you have this piece right here that just pops out. It's like a magnet. You know, it can just pop back in, pop out, snatch it out. So we're going to place that to the side, and what we do is we're going to get our camera, which is this part. It's not 3/8. This part right here is a 1/4 thread. So we're going to take our camera and we're going to go ahead and let's screw that on first. Make sure it's on nice and tight. So right now I have let's go ahead and let's straighten that up. I have my Canon 5D Mark IV on top of the extra bracket that comes along with the HeadPLUS. So this is all it looks like. And now you're wondering, how do you balance it? This little piece right here alone helps you balance. Instead of it going right here where it magnets, where it connects by magnet, That, I guess that's just there so you won't lose the piece, which is a good thing because I probably would have lost this. We're going to attach this piece to right here. Let's go ahead and tighten that up. And what we want to do is do like a balancing act. Like you want to make sure your camera is balanced perfect to where it doesn't have no forward or backwards movement. Right now, I'm just going to be careful with this. Right now, I could feel it is not balanced. I know it needs to come either forward or backwards. I feel the weight coming forward, so I'm going to unscrew this screw right here. I know you guys probably can't see it, and I'm going to move it up a little bit and just, I'm still going to have my hands by it because I don't want it to fall. And this is how, I wish I can get a better close-up of how I'm actually moving it inch by inch, but it's a video on YouTube that can show you all that as well. But I just kind of know how to do it by heart now, so I'm feeling it kind of go a certain way. So this is how you're going to balance your camera on top of the HeadPLUS bracket. You're going to probably even move it. You got another one that you can move back and forth. I feel it going weight this forward. So let's bring it back, or let's bring it forward. Let's bring it forward just a little bit more. And it's not too hard to balance, you know. Once you have it balanced, once it can stay up on its own like that, bam, you can kind of consider it balanced. But I still like to do a little push test to make sure it's fully balanced. I like to give it a little, you know, a little blow or something, you know, a little bit of movement. This table can move a little bit, but as you can see, it's not moving forward, it's not moving backwards. So I can consider my camera being ready to go to be put on top of the, I'm even giving it a little push and it's just balancing right back. I'm tilting it both ways. I'm tilting it forward, backwards, it's balanced. I'm tilting it side, left, and right, it's balanced. So right now, I take my screws, I just tighten them up even tighter right here. And this is all because, and then this screw right here, I'm going to tighten this up even tighter, because I have a whole different lens on top of on my camera now. Usually I would have a 18 through 135 millimeter lens, but I just love this lens so much. It's just nice. And I actually just want to start using it more. So I'm using a different lens, and this is going to be a whole different setup. But now we go ahead and grab the magnet part. Let's take it out of here. We can unscrew that. We can unscrew it just so we can take it out. And let's just put it back there. And you always just want to put it back there because that's how you're going to be able to balance it. You don't want to be going to Edelkrone getting this shit from Europe just to get this piece, or unless somebody else sell this piece. I don't know, you know, but we're going to go ahead and put this. Let's move the cords out the way. We're going to put this back on. And now my camera is basically ready to go. So that was a step in my other previous videos where I didn't never show you guys how to balance the camera on the HeadPLUS. You know, before I would just have it ready to go, shortcut, and but this is how the whole thing looks with the camera attached to the HeadPLUS V2. And now we're ready to go to the next step. I think will be step number 5, and we're going to be attaching this whole thing to the JibONE. Step 5. So we're going to be attaching the, let's go ahead and grab it. Be safe with it. Now this got some weight on it, I ain't gonna lie. This has a nice, this is about 10-15 pounds, this whole thing, which is not too bad, but you know, you will get a nice little workout on. So we're gonna attach this to the JibONE now. 3/8 thread at the bottom, attached to the 3/8 thread right here. And let's go ahead. And this is one of the easiest, not easiest, but easier attachments. This is not a hard one. As you can see, I'm just about done. You know, I just like to make sure it's like all the way. So right now I have my Pan Pro, my JibONE, and my HeadPLUS along with the camera on top. Now I'm gonna go to the next step, step 6, and show you guys more basically for the setup. This is just not it, you know. I mean, you can, if you just want to just do this, this could be somewhat of a setup. I mean, but we want to use all of its capabilities to do everything that this thing can do. So we're not going to stop here. Next step, we're going to be doing the balancing act. So we're going to take all the batteries, we're going to hook them up to the JibONE. So give me a second. Let's do that first, because that's a real easy step. Let's hook up the batteries. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm just hooking up batteries. It's not like, oh man, he didn't show me how to hook up the batteries. He skipped a step. Now, if you don't know how to hook up some batteries, I don't think you need this. No, I'm just messing around. So let's go ahead and grab some more material. I want to grab my monitor and the battery for my monitor. This is a Field World monitor. Which version is this? P6X Field World monitor. You know, so this is a dope monitor as well. One thing I did not know about it, I did not know the battery had a USB-C cable that you can attach to it. That is so dope. I didn't even know that. I just thought, you know, it was just a normal standard battery, but yeah, it actually has a C cable that you can attach to it. So that's pretty dope. So let's go ahead. I want to hook up my Field World monitor, because this is going to contribute to weight as well. And the reason why I got the monitor hooked up, because I got my vision module hooked up. And plus, I mean, you just want to have a monitor in case if you had an angle where it's too low, too high. So now I have everything that needs to be attached. Batteries, battery. So let's go ahead and grab the weights. Now this thing comes with all these weights. You know, I have them already attached together because I don't want to waste you guys' time attaching batteries. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on the back of the JibONE. I don't know exactly where it needs to be. I don't have a marking on this JibONE to be like, oh, this is where I always need to put it, because you never know what you might just do different. One lens could change the balance of this whole thing. So I don't make any markings on where I need to put my things at. So I have the weights on there, and now we're going to go ahead and let's see if I can get it at an angle to where you guys can see what I'm talking about. But let's see, you probably can't see what I'm talking about, so I'm going to give it at an angle. Right now I just have all the weights and everything connected. Let's see if you can see the weights. That'd be a good thing. I don't even think you can probably see the weights right now. But let's see. We're going to get another angle where you can see exactly what I'm talking about. I just want to give you guys an angle of what I'm working with. These are the weights right here. You know, I just did a little screw on. You screw them on, and that's it right there. Now from here, we're going to get, this is the fun, interesting part. You're going to get this screw right here. You're going to unloosen it, and make sure you have your hand like holding the HeadPLUS, because it will move. So let's go ahead and just give it, I'm holding this sturdy, and just for safety purposes, have your foot on a tripod as well. So I'm just going to unscrew it just a little bit. I'm going to unscrew the bottom just a little bit. Just enough to know, I know it's, yeah, I felt this head move a little bit forward. So now I know, let's unscrew it a little bit more. It's ready to move. So let's go ahead and do this. I can extend it. Now let me just unscrew it some more all the way. You don't want to extend it. So this is where I'm actually making the JibONE come to life. Let's move that cord out the way. I like to use all of it. So I see it at the line 27. And I like to screw it in very tight. Make sure the bottom is at 27 as well. And let's make sure we screw it in real tight. So there you have it. We have our system. It's not balanced yet, but as you can see, we have it extended now. I have the HeadPLUS. Now I can do, as you can see right here, it's a little lever you can unleash, and this will let you know when you need to balance it. As you can see, it's kind of going forward, so I need to bring my weights back. But for this purpose, I'm going to show you guys how things is looking. You know, for right now, I haven't got it like fully balanced, but I have the head one with the camera. I have the Pen Pro, and I have the JibONE, which has extended out a lot. So I like that. This is a very beautiful a set that we have so far. So what I do want to do is hook up all the cords. So you can come back, let's come back around here. We can just simply press that button back in, and it's not doing the seesaw movement no more. So if I want to, I could just slide that back over here, start hooking up all my cables and everything that I need to do. So I'm going to hook up my cables, and then we're going to come back for the balancing part. Now we're going to do the balancing act. We're going to take this screw right here. You know, I don't know if you guys can see that. If you can't, it's just something I got to unscrew right there. And we're going to basically take this pin out so it can show us where it needs to be balanced. And we're going to just unscrew this, and we're going to move it back a little by little, or a lot, to be honest, and just kind of see where the seesaw kind of comes in the middle. As you can see, it was leaning before, had too much weight, so I'm just inching it back just maybe a little bit more. So yeah, that's nice. I think that's looking pretty nice. Let's see. I like to, if you can just take out the screw, pop it back in, no problem. Yeah, it's pretty balanced, you know. So have it. It's not moving. I move it. It's not moving. I would say it's pretty balanced. So let's go ahead and screw that back on. So I have it balanced. And as I look forward, as I move it towards you guys, give me a second. I'm going to go around to the other side. As I move it towards you guys, I see that the the HeadPLUS kind of is off a little bit. So you want to get this screw right here, unscrew that, and just make sure that little bubble you see at the top is right where it should be. And let's screw that back on. Now that is good to go. That is good to go. I like that. And yes, it is hot. Can't have my fan blowing in the back. I want y'all to get at least the best audio as possible. So I got my fan off. So if you see me over here dripping sweat, yes, it is hot. It is the summertime and I'm doing what I got to do. So right now I got the thing balanced. The next step is connecting it to the app and let's get it moving. Let's get it doing what we bought it for. We didn't buy it just to look at it. We bought it so we can see some cinematic movements and shots. So I feel like it's balanced perfectly. Now I just want to connect everything to the app and let's get it moving. So give me a second. We're going to get that next step. Like I said, I forgot if it's 7, 8, 9, or 10. We're going to get that on and then we're going to keep it going. So, but right now, this is the setup for, I got the tripod. You have to have a tripod. The Pan Pro, the JibONE, HeadPLUS, the camera, the batteries, the other batteries, the monitor. As you can see, I have the monitor with the battery and a new lens. So I had to balance this on top of the HeadONE before attaching it. The HeadPLUS before attaching it to the HeadPLUS V2. So at the end of the day, now it's time to just plug everything in. Let's see. I think this is JibONE. This is everything is on. Now it's time to get to the apps and let's see what the apps do and let's just take it from there. So we got everything connected. I got the batteries connected. I got the monitor connected, cameras on. Let's go ahead and let's get the screen recording on so I can start the app. Let's close. I got everything already kind of connected. I'm pretty sure you guys know how to work the app. If not, I have another video that shows you guys how to do the app. So right now, what it's asking me on the app is set your pan and tilt limits. So I guess, you want to set this up to where it doesn't more or less kind of interacts with the JibONE, for instance. Like right there, it will hit. So you don't want it to do that. And then probably like looking at the camera, you probably don't want it to come like this way either. So you have certain limits that where you want your head to move. So I'm going to go ahead and press done. Right now, they want me to, let's see if we have it here. They want me to set my limit for going up. Let's just say right there would be the limit. And then I will be going, let's say if I had it down here, I will make my limit probably like right there, so it won't hit this basically. So I'll press done, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just point it down. It could be just about anything. Well, you don't want it all the way down. And then we want to make it go right this way. Let's just give it any old. These are the limits that it's not going to go past. So then I want to enter my lens. It say enter your lens field of view. This is 24, and enter crop factor none. So now I have to hook up my vision module to my network. It says searching for vision module on the network. So give me a second. I'm gonna have to go to my settings and let's see. Go to my Wi-Fi, click vision module. Let's go back to Edelkrone, and I should be able to see everything on my screen. Bam, just like that. So now let's, as you can see, everything on my screen, that's what's showing right here on the vision module. You know, so I kind of got everything set up as far as the vision module. So that's everything on the screen. So let's get to moving it. Let's see how I'm gonna go. Let's see. I can make it see that nice movement up. I like that. Let's just, I'm gonna go ahead and take a seat while you guys see me do my thing with this. Let's go ahead and it's up. Let's go ahead and make it come back down. Let's move the head a little bit. You see how the head, it can move. Let's move the head up. Let's move it over a little bit. Let's just point the camera to the camera, so it's right in your face. So let me go ahead and get out of it so y'all can see it nice and zoomed in or whatnot. And I was just, I guess I must have just pressed something, I don't know. But yeah, let's go back to just playing with it. Let's go up. Let's keep that. I mean, I'm just doing basic. This is nothing really special. I'm just kind of playing around with it. But I want you guys to see how it looked. You know, I think this is probably one of the coolest things that you can ever have as far as equipment, you know. And I just happen to be lucky that I don't have to go through any balancing tricks or anything like that. Everything kind of worked out perfectly fine. So yes, as you can see, it's working out perfectly fine. And I could still move it manually if I wanted to, you know, but having your phone as a remote control is so awesome. I love it. You know, I didn't get no test footage, but I want to set this up because I want to shoot a music video soon, and I want to use this to do it. I can actually, let's go ahead let's just say we want to set up some points. Position A, I'll make that random spot position A, and let's go to, I don't know, anywhere. I'm just gonna pick a random spot and say position B, but I still want you guys to see it in the camera. So let's just say this is position B. And I just step out the way so it can be focused, because that face tracking is tracking me. This is position B. I got my speed set to fast, easy in, easy out. And let's press A and B at the same time, and it should loop basically on its own. I'm not touching it. My hands are over here, holding the phone right here. And this thing is moving on its own. So that's how I'm going to be able to shoot my own music videos when I have a system that can get smooth cinematic shots like this. And I could just be in front of it doing my thing. So, you know, I wanted to set this up so I can actually show you guys, you know, what's going on here, you know, how it's moving on its own. So as you can see, it's moving on its own. Nice. If I just was in front of the camera, it'd be capturing me. And I just set up 2 random points, but it'd be capturing me right then and there on its own, smooth. I don't have to worry about dealing with a cameraman. I don't have to worry about dealing with a cameraman that might drop my camera. So, you know, I don't have time for all that. But this is the Edelkrone Pan Pro, Edelkrone JibONE, and the Edelkrone HeadPLUS V2. So this is everything. And I don't know why my app just went away, act like it's about to, I guess this battery probably went dead or something. But other than that, let me go ahead and stop the app. That's 8 minutes of recording, so that's good. So we're gonna keep that. But yeah, so yeah, that's just a little bit of the system. Let me put the phone down. So this is a little bit of what I got going on. Let me, you know, this is nice. I like this. You know, nice lens, nice camera, nice. Before, I know you guys probably seen a video I had before where it was standing up real tall. That's because I had it on the tracks, and the tracks, in order for this to be rolling on the tracks, it had to be a certain height, so it was a little bit higher. But this is like how the average height, unless I just raise the tripod up a little bit more, it will be taller. But this is the first level. I think it probably got an extra level and an extra level. I could probably bring it up to at least as tall as me and be having shots even better than this one. And I can actually probably flip this over and have it even get a lower shot. So I like that about this whole Edelkrone thing. I don't know how long it took to set up, but you know, we're gonna probably do a little timer on the video and see. But it was nice doing it. I like being able, I'm kind of lucky that everything worked out the way it worked out. I didn't have to do nothing really. I mean, it kind of came out kind of cool. Sometimes you do have to do some adjusting with, let's see if I can get this in the view. With this part right here, you have to do some, you know, some little, if it's not tight enough, you got to tighten it up a little bit. Sometimes the Pan Pro would have to be tightened. You have to get in there and screw it up a little bit, but I've been doing this for quite some time, so everything just happens to work perfectly fine right now. Thank God, you know, but I like it. I like that I can move it on its own, or I can basically move it if I wanted to do it with the phone. So yeah, camera's all in your face. Manual movement, it would be perfect if you just want to do manual movement. But yeah, I just like, I love this system. and I want to shoot a music video soon, so be looking out for me shooting a music video. I have done plenty of music videos with this before, but I noticed that I didn't really get to show the cinematic movement as much because I was doing a lot of editing and chopping with it. So my next video, I'm gonna probably have longer clips, being able to show you guys how it's really moving down and all that good stuff. And then I'm gonna get the V3, attach the V3 to this, and I'm gonna be able to get some sideways action so I could start doing reels and as well as cinematic shots. So this is basically, this is it. This is the whole setup. It looks pretty good. Let's see what we got. Camera looking good. Oh yes, yes. If you just want to, let's see if you want to look at the camera, and let's see, is the camera, can you see me in it? You know, so yeah, that's just me. I'm gonna be doing my thing and it's gonna just be on me like that. So that's the end of this video. Y'all stay tuned. Boom.